Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today we're going to talk about Beta Ray build. Now, as I said in the last video, Beta looks amazing. You know, this is what Netmarble always does right. Aesthetically, he looks awesome. Freaking loving him. But I have to say, it's not all looks. This guy is pretty damn strong. I'm actually very impressed with his power. I just want to say something really quick though. I learned that you have to pay crystals to unlock Odin. So in order to get Beta Ray build, you're going to have to pay crystals to get Odin, then take him up to level 60, and tier 3 Star-Lord just to get this guy. Now whether or not that's worth it, you're going to have to ask yourselves that question. But I think paying crystals for Odin is just adding a lot more salt to the wound, if you know what I mean. But let's just stay positive and let's talk about Beta. So my Beta has almost 20,000 energy attack, not very high energy attack. He has 128 attack speed, 30 crit rate, which is going to be almost maxed out. He's going to have 185 critical damage. He has max ignore defense, and he has max skill cooldown. He also has 41% dodge, and he does have the leadership tag, which is going to be utilized today. He has no Urus. All of his gears are 20. He is a level 60 character. And let's take a look at this guy's kit. So his tier 2 passive gives him ignore defense. I think this is totally stupid. They should have gave him something else, maybe some kind of immunity to lightning damage. Something else would have been a lot better than ignore defense. But for newer players, it'll make it easy to level them up. The problem is, newer players probably won't be trying to get Beta Ray build. They probably won't. There's way too many resources that you need to get through that epic quest. I think that newer players would probably be playing other epic quests, so yeah. But the lightning damage is really good. The one skill has a lightning resistance down that stacks up to 60%, which is pretty awesome. The second skill, nothing big there. The third skill has a 5-second immunity, which is wonderful. Plus it has 100% for one attack. And I'll show you how to incorporate this in the rotation so you can fully utilize this. The fourth skill has a lightning resistance down. It stacks up to 100% for 8 seconds. This is wonderful, especially against a character like Ebony. And he has a nice all attack by 40%. That's insane. And a crit rate by 40% on his fourth skill that lasts for 6 seconds on a 7-second cooldown. So this will pretty well be up almost all the time. So all you need is 35% crit rate to max out your crit rate. His fifth skill has a lightning resistance down that stacks up to 100%, which is awesome. He has a paralysis that also applies to world boss. This is wonderful. And he has an all defense down that starts off at 5% and stacks up to 50%. And this is the moneymaker right here. Plus he has 3 seconds of invincibility. His 4-star passive gives him a nice heal when he gets below 45% HP. Plus he has a decrease all damage received by 30%. That's actually really good. His leadership increased lightning damage by 60%. In World Boss, if you have White Fox, you're actually better off to use White Fox. You'll actually do more damage because her leadership will actually buff all of his all defense down, his debuff effects. He'll actually do more damage with her in the leadership instead of having him in the leadership. We won't be showing that today, but if y'all would like to see that in another video, I'll happily show it. And then he has the Awakened skill. And this is where you need Odin. So you're going to get a lightning resistance down. You're going to get another paralysis, which is nice. And you're going to get a nice giant attack buff. Now this is all at level 1. This is going to go up quite a bit higher. I believe his attack goes up to 50%. I can't remember what the all defense down goes up to at the end. It might be 50%. I can't remember. But let's preview his skills. So the rotation you want to do is you want to hit the 5. He's going to spin his hammer. Once he spins his hammer one time, then hit your 3, cancel into the 4. So spin the hammer one time, 3, and then 4. And boom. And that's the rotation. It's that easy. I don't even use the 2 and the 1. And let me show you why I do that. The 3 skill has a damage proc for 100%. This one right here. And you can see that damage proc right up here, right? There it is right there. The thing is, there's a nice little pause where you can cancel into another skill and get that damage proc on the other skill. I'll see if I can try to show that for you. So we'll do the rotation again. We'll hit the 5. And there you go, see? It's staying there. So you're getting that 100% damage proc on your 4th skill with all of those crit buffs, attack buffs. Plus, you're getting the all defense down from the 5th skill. It's absolutely wonderful. And something that's really nice is when you hit the 5th skill, because you have invincibility, you have built-in super armor to that. So you can just hit the 5 in front of most attacks and not have to worry about getting guard broken, which is wonderful. I wish he had native super armor at all times. That would be a lot better. But it works out in the rotation. Something else that's nice is his 5th skill, when you hit this thing, look at this. Look at the area of effect on that thing. Wherever that lightning lands, you'll paralyze your opponents, and you'll get the all defense down. Look at that. Look at this. Let's go over here. Let's go right here. Look at the AoE on that thing. So this is actually really nice because it gives you paralysis and it gives you all defense down. So if you're far away from a world boss, right, because a lot of them like to iframe, jump all over the place, good chances are that it doesn't always work out this way, but really good chances are that this attack, the 5th skill, will hit them. So they will get paralyzed, and the all defense down will apply to them. And the 4th skill has really good targeting after you use that 5th skill. I mean, the 4th skill will jump right to them, and he'll slam his hammer down, and wham-a-bam-bam, beat the crap out of him. It's pretty awesome, guys. Let's take a look at his Awakened skill. Even though we don't have it, this thing looks absolutely amazing. I do love this skill. This is my favorite Awakened skill in the game, guys. I think it's awesome. I absolutely love it. It's a shame with the Odin thing, but if I set aside all of that, Beta Ray is freaking amazing. I'm loving him. I did put a fully Awakened Power of Angry Hawk set on because he is a native tier 2 from an epic quest, and I always kind of go all out, you know, with Dr. Doom, Strife, characters like that. I kind of go all out, even though Doom and Strife are really the, you know, they're the gladiators. But Deadpool, Wolverine, I just go all out on these characters. He has a CTP of energy, and by the way, this is something that's really nice, is that a damage proc works really well for this guy. His 5th skill has an 8-second cooldown, which is wonderful. His 4th skill has a 7-second cooldown, and his 3rd skill has a 7-second cooldown. So you can easily keep your damage proc where it belongs. Another thing that's really nice is the 5th skill, when he's spinning the hammer, if you only let it spin one time, most of the time it won't set off the proc. Every once in a while it will, but usually it doesn't. And he has no uniform. So I already did a pre-recorded one run, but I'll just show you something just for fun, guys. So we'll just go into Black Dwarf here, and we'll just go to stage 50. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, let's slap a team together. We'll put White Fox in there, Beta Ray, and Coulson. And we won't use any strikers. And let me just show you how strong this guy is. And remember, Call has resistances to elemental damage. By the way, just so you all know, White Fox does have a CTP of Insight, which is going to add an extra 20% damage to supervillains whenever it procs. Look at that damage, guys. Stage 50, no Urus, level 60. No Awakened skill. Look at that power. That is insane. That is crazy, crazy damage. Okay, our all defense down won't apply there because Cole was cleansing the all defense down. But we're going to get him right here. There, I canceled my 3. I actually missed my 3rd skill that time. Bummer. We'll do it again. There we go. We got him. And look at that. Man, that is crazy. He could easily do this stage. We are down to almost the 9th bar in the 1st minute. Screwed up the rotation a little bit. I mean, that's crazy, guys. Look at this. This is almost down to the 7th bar in 1 minute, stage 50. I know he's got a fully awakened ISO 8 set, but I mean, I mentioned in the last video, I hope he's relevant. I hope he's good. And I think for World Boss, Beta Ray is going to be pretty freaking nuts. I think he's going to be very strong, especially since he doesn't even have an awakened skill yet. He isn't even at level 70. He doesn't have Urus. And this is with no strikers. This is with no strikers. So you could add damage by putting in strikers. I'm not going to say you could add all defense down because, you know, with the resistances and the conquer levels, I really don't take that into account anymore. So let's go into Corvus. Let's check this out. We'll try stage 70. That's right. We'll try stage 70. And we're going to have to put strikers in here just to add a little ignore dodge. And I thought I had the heal in here. Okay, we'll put a heal in here. All right. Let's try this. Now, Rachel's mind control isn't going to work very well here. It's only going to last for about a second, maybe 20 seconds in the fight. It might last a little bit longer than that, but it's not really going to make much of a difference. So here we go. Okay. We just hit that fifth skill. Now look at this. This is stage 70, guys. Stage 70. I really think the CTP of energy is freaking awesome. Now look at this. Did you see where Corvus just jumped right? He jumped away, but our attack was still able to get him, which is wonderful. Very good targeting on his skills. Beta Ray is freaking good. He is good. Come on, come on. Oh, okay, we did get a little bit on him. We did get a little bit on him. And he could definitely do this. He could definitely do this. Come on, get him. Nah, we didn't get it that time very well. Alright. And you notice the proc stays pretty much where you want it for the most part. I mean, he could do stage 70. Look at this. We are definitely doing this. If you can do the first phase in 2 minutes, you could clear the stage. Oh, proc triggered that time. Had a lot of guys out there. But we still got it. We still got it. Still did good. Come on, come on, come on. Now look at this. Look at this. He finished the first phase in 1 minute and 30. Stage 70. Stage 70. Wow. At level 60 with no Urus. I mean, look at my Valor. You need 4920 Valor. I have 3415. Look at my Resist. I have 13. My Conquer level on this stage is only 10. 10! Now, I will say this. If he faces a character like Thanos, in the last 2 phases, his damage drops off by almost half. Right now, at level 60, it drops off by almost half. So, I don't know how well he's going to do against GBR, but I imagine when he gets his Awakened skill, that's going to be totally different because he's going to have all that extra attack. All those. So, we'll see. We'll see. And for the final run, we're going to go against Ebony. This is I have a Conquer level of 37. We're going to do stage 75. That's right, 75. My Valor, again, is at 3415. The recommended is 5645. And my Resist is only 148. Recommended 600. And we're just going to use Anti-Venom for heals. No strikers. So let's get into the action and let's rock and roll. Alright, let's do it. Ebony, a freaking pain in the butt when it comes to iframes. We're not even going to use White Fox's Charm. You hit that 5, then the 3 and the 4, and look at that damage. Look at that damage! Stage 75. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, man. It's crazy. Can you imagine what this guy will be able to do with Urus, being level 70, having an Awakened skill? Right now, I could do some shenanigans and throw in White Fox and then throw in like Nimrod and probably do maybe stage 99. I actually experimented with it already, and I do believe that he could already do it right now. Although it'd be pretty difficult to keep him alive, but still. His damage is really through the roof, I have to say. Very fun to play. Good movement speed, moves around really well. Oh, that bastard went to an iframe. And that's kind of the thing. The paralysis does take a moment to apply. And sometimes Ebony will iframe, so that kind of sucks. But if he doesn't iframe, you will get the paralysis on him because, like I said, look at the AoE on that 5th skill. It will hit him. And you will get the all defense down as long as he doesn't iframe. And this is just insane that we're not using any strikers. Anti-Venom isn't doing anything but adding heals. Stage 75 for a level 60 character, I mean, with no Urus, is pretty bonkers. Pretty bonkers. So Netmarble definitely made him a monster of a character. And this will be the reason why people are going to go for him. He is strong, especially for World Boss. I don't know how well, I don't think he's going to do that well in PvP. I think this guy is a PvE-oriented character. Definitely. But, you know, I do have some criticisms. I think the ignore defense in his passive is, I don't like that at all. I don't like that he isn't immune to lightning damage. I don't like that he doesn't have native super armor throughout his kit, but you can't deny that the guy is strong. He is godly. Well, he should be godly. Crazy, crazy power. Below the 6th bar, you know, almost, you know, with almost 3 minutes left. Come on. I just love it. I love it. I wish that paralysis lasted just a little bit longer, but still. Crazy. And I just love that they didn't make this guy a CTP of Rage character. I love that he doesn't have super long cooldowns. I love that he's easy to play. Man, I'm loving Beta Ray. I'm loving him. I'm loving him. He is awesome. Wonderful, wonderful character. But I still think for some of you players out there, you know, considering the cost of this epic quest, you know, with the tier 3ing, the using your materials, you might want to hold off on this. But, you know, maybe, you know, but of course for veterans, it might be a different story. Man, crazy. We'll get in the center there. And this is a good time to tackle Ebony. He's going to throw out his crap there, and we're going to get him. And there's a ton of power at the end of that 4th skill. Whoa, watch out, watch out, watch out. Whoa, come on, come on. Come on, here we go. I just love that that 5th skill doesn't set off the proc. Almost 9 times out of 10 it never does, which is wonderful. Come on, punk. Get him. Look at this. Look at this. So over a minute left. And he almost did stay 75 already. Yeah. That's how crazy strong he is. Come on. Come on. Wow. I was trying to get a couple jabs in there. I was trying to clear it. Lots of running around, but I mean, seriously, with no strikers, pretty bonkers. Come on, come on, come on. We got you now, punk. Well, you little pecker. There we go. Targeting's really good on those skills. Lots of power, especially thanks to the all defense down. So, Beta Ray Bill, I mean, he's a great character. He's freaking strong as hell. I'm very impressed with his damage. You know, I mean, I'm a big world boss guy, so for me, he's amazing. But for those of you that might be looking for a good PvP character, I don't think so. I think he's mainly just going to, I think mainly just Shadowland and World Boss. But World Boss is enough for me. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll see how well he can do against Galactus and all that whenever he gets his Awakened skill, when he's at level 70. Because I do plan on awakening his skill. So let me know how you're all feeling about Beta Ray Bill. I think he's an absolutely amazing character, especially for PvE. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.